I feel like the death of political correctness is starting to impede upon us because almost everyone I know is using the R word. Everyone I know, including me. Now, growing up, I remember I thought this is the worst word in the world you can ever say. It's so fucked up. Why would you say that? There's like Down syndrome people and autistic people who deserve respect. But as time has gone on, I'll put it this way. We sat there throughout a whole pandemic and watched people go, wow, COVID's a fucking lie. That bullshit ain't real. This is a government scam. And then get deathly sick. And then go, huh, I don't know why I feel so deathly sick. Must be something going around. I don't know what it is. And it's like, yeah, there's a shutdown in place. And they went, Anyway, I'm gonna go to as many house parties, raves, and events as possible, even a few funerals. Fuck it. And then some people will even have their family members die of COVID and then go, sucks for him. He was a weak link anyway. And then they'll just go. And then people have had a massive shrink in intelligence. Maybe it's because some people were shut inside for like 3 to 4 fucking years and have awkward social skills now and don't know how to bond with other people. And then the other side of the people who they do have to bond with are sadly the fucking, I want to say it so bad, but I don't want this to bite me in the ass. I'm debating on if I want to say it but at the same time, I'm sure I've said it in another video. Cancel me in the comments of the other video, not this one. But either way, I feel like I'm gonna say it. The other people are really fucking retarded. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I just had to say it to get out the way. Otherwise, I was gonna keep fumbling. The other half are the fucking retarded people. The ones who went, oh, I'm gonna go to Cancun and Mexico and Australia and China, and I'm gonna just spread this shit around as hard as I can. And I'm gonna just be such an asshole in Florida. I'm gonna just party all the fucking time despite not needing to. And I'm gonna go buck wild. And then next thing you know, they'll be, how do I put this? And then you'll talk to those people. And then you'll realize, oh, I've had to repeat the same sentence to you 8 fucking times in a row. And I've tried different variations. I've tried summarizing, paraphrasing. Nope. Somehow you just, like, you could tell someone, hey, we're closed. And they'll just look at you like, and then continue standing there, and then they'll just not, it just won't click. Like, actually, I had a homegirl, she caught COVID too many times, and she said it didn't affect her. It didn't affect her physically. Like, physically she was healthy, mentally not so much, because I could tell her, like, hey girl, I'm doing okay. Yeah, just a little stressed out because I hit up my phone company and like I haven't gotten a response. I tried chatting with them and calling them, but it's like their lines are always busy and I really got to get this bill fixed. And then she would say, you know what you should do? So you say you're having issues with your phone and your bill. You should hit up the phone company. Yeah, just give them a call. They also have chat. And if you chat with them, they'll be able to help you. And it took a lot of energy to say, no, fuck. I had to restrain myself. I was physically shaking from how bad I wanted to say, no fucking shit. Plenty of other people have jokes about it too. This one guy, Chris Tabish, he's sort of funny. Sort of. He has this joke where it's like he could go to Home Depot and say, hi, can I get a plank of wood like 5 by 11? And then the guy will look at him and say, what is that, some type of square? And then you'll meet people who are like pro-Trump, pro-this, pro-that. But then, how do I put this? There's a joke about the whole, like, some people will vote for the lions eating my face party and then complain, oh my god, I didn't think the lions would eat my face. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, idiot. You were all for cutting off these government programs and services, not realizing you were also benefiting from them. So good luck with the medical system now, you fucking idiot. Good luck putting food on the table, fucking idiot. Guess what? Now your side chick needs an abortion, you fucking idiot. And then sometimes you meet people who are so stupid that idiot it stopped working years ago. Now everyone's just saying retarded. Because everyone's literally, because of COVID or because of their own egos and stupidness, they're being fucking retarded. Also, it's coming out now that some people, oh my god, how do I put this? Some people use political correctness just as a way to one-up other people because they themselves have egos. Because they want to be all, ooh, look at me, I'm so much better than you. That's why you'll go to Berkeley and you'll meet some fucking queer person who's not gay or bisexual or trans, just like a secret third thing. Rich is fucking annoying. And they won't really instill any real policies to like help out their local community. No, they'd rather it be like, oh hey, just so you know, you're supposed to call them unhoused. Yeah, it's really problematic. You can't, like, you have to say unhoused or houseless. or person who was previously homed. And it's like, bitch, I know what you're doing. You're trying to strawman the fuck out of this situation. You're trying to, because if you make the topic, ooh, this is how you're supposed to address these people, less people will want to talk about them. Less people will want to address the homelessness crisis because everyone's too busy saying, ooh, you can't say homeless. You have to say person who previously owned an apartment. Shut the fuck up. Because those same people who are instilling those rants in you, I guarantee they're walking past homeless encampments and starving babies and fucking families and people struggling every fucking day. And they're using the spare money they have, not for mutual aid, not to open up a community fridge, not to like do anything to make the situation better. No, they're walking right past those homeless encampments and those homeless people, giving them the side eye, going into a fucking Starbucks, and then afterwards they're walking past the encampment again to go get like a fucking $100 tattoo that says love on the side of their finger or some stupid shit. And then they'll go to CVS and then they'll pay full price for a box of fucking shitty fucking box dye, go home, and then write on Tumblr or Twitter like, OMG, I can't believe how many fucked up people there are in this world that want to keep being problematic. And they're such fucking hypocrites. They'll be like, I can't believe I heard someone say a homeless person was, I mean, an unhoused person was homeless. Ooh. And they'll use words and phrases they don't even fucking mean. I remember this one bitch years ago. I still remember this. I made a post and then she, like, in, I don't know, the image, the topic was sexual assault. The image said something like no means no, and it was like some banner on like a frat house or whatever. And then the girl, like, despite how obviously the topic of the whole podcast and video had nothing to do with more than just like the general no means no. Like obviously the video topic was about sexual assault. This bitch ignores the whole podcast. She doesn't listen to it. She just sees the image, jumps into my messages onto my comment section like, ooh, just another white guilt savior complex something something. She says like the string of like 6 words where it's like I knew what they meant separately, I don't know what they meant together. And then I politely DM'd her. I was like, hey, excuse me, I'm sorry. I saw you left this comment and I want to make sure that I'm like really not doing anything problematic or saying anything messed up. Can you explain what this means to me? Because I get what these words mean separately, just not together. This bitch goes scoff, and she was texting me, so she openly texted scoff. I'm kidding, she didn't do that, but she did get fucking arrogant. So she was like, oh wow, so you seriously don't even get what that means? How do you not get what that means? LOL. And so I texted her, you do know that using big words, not to like I said something along the lines of, if you can't even summarize your own point, then you don't truly understand it. And that if you're someone who wants to use big words to seem intelligent, you're actually just keeping out people who want to actually learn. And so you could have used this as a moment to educate me, but instead you used it as a moment to show how much of a fucking cunt you are. And then I muted her messages, and she sent me a lot of them. Also, I feel like a lot of people are just getting tired of walking on eggshells around each other. Maybe it's just my friends, maybe it's just the people I'm hanging with. I hang out with a lot of people who do comedy, this, or that. But I actually prefer it. One person actually has this great joke about like how slurs in the stock market, like he compared slurs to the stock market. The word retard is on the rise because, hey, at the same time, COVID was on the rise and stupid people doing stupid shit and the election and all that was on the rise. So people are just like, you know what, we need a word because you just see levels of stupidity never seen before. And it just sucks not having a proper word for that. Ignoramus doesn't hit the same way that retard does. And then aside from that, it's like, okay, we're all watching movies from the 2000s and comedy from the 2000s, and we're going, this shit was actually, like, some of this shit did not age well. Some of the shit did. They could say things and do things without censorship or needing to walk on eggshells. I feel like some people, like, I don't know, whenever the topic of censorship comes up, I feel like there's people who just want to say the N-word with a hard R. And then there's people who are actually like, yeah, I think it's fucked up that I can't talk about something like the war in Gaza, or I can't talk about rape, or I can't talk about death on a post about death, or else I'll get shadow banned, or else I'll get restricted, or like, so you have to say stupid things, like you have to say graped with an emoji instead of raped. You have to say unalived instead of died. I think all that shit is fucking stupid. And I feel like a lot of people are just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to bite my tongue anymore. And, you know, Twitter is a shit fire now, but honestly, I kind of respect it because it's like it's a place where I can actually say the full words that I fucking want to. I don't have to say, ooh, this person unalived themselves after they were raped. And then, like, people can post whatever the fuck yeah. And I feel like people are just kind of feeling babied by what's around them. It's like, no, I hate to break it to you. You have to have an adult conversation. We get to say the big mean words. We can say the big mean words. You don't have to. Like, but it's like, I feel like we got to the point where over communication is a thing, but it's put us way out of touch with each other. And it's like, I don't know, it's not that fucking fun. That's why often I make friends really well with either autistic people or people who are very fucking blunt. Why? Because then you don't have to do little guessing games and have like little microaggressions and like have someone mad at you because, ooh, it's so problematic that you said that you actually prefer to live in a house with sense, because not every single person is privileged enough to not have a sensitivity to sense. Have you considered that? And it's like, fuck you. Like, I don't know. It's like, I believe that everyone deserves equal rights, but at the same time, I believe people deserve respect. And sometimes you just meet people who, where it's like they try to foster a fake respect for others, but they use it to control or have power over you because they want to feel superior. It's like, okay, I don't give a fuck that you don't eat meat. I don't give a like you don't eat meat. You like to wear fucking hemp. You're voting for this person. You're doing that. Cool. Okay, don't make me feel fucking bad about it. Don't make me have it's like, "Oh no, I don't know. I just think it's stupid." Plus, I don't know. I bond really well with people because I also tell them, ask me anything you want about my gender, about the whole non binary thing. Ask away. Because you can't fucking really. It's like, if I can tell the difference between someone who just wants to ask and someone who wants to offend. Funny enough, when I was younger, how I became non binary is because I met a non binary person who was just down to tell me how being non binary felt like. And it took me from the mindset of this seems stupid to they told me in such a blunt but like polite and honest, upfront way. And they handled all the questions I asked so well that it's like, oh, not only do I support this, but I am this. Huh, fucking tight. I don't know. I feel like life gets farther when you're able to actually have the candid conversations. It is good to actually try your best to be supportive and kind and sweet where you have the opportunity, but sometimes you just have to tell bitches to shut the fuck up, to fuck themselves, that they're stupid. And yeah, I feel like political correctness is dying because people are weaponizing it instead of using it for its whole purpose of being mindful and learning about the other people. So now we just want to say the bad words if it means we can communicate our point faster and speed this